And welcome back to Bay Sunday. While we are celebrating and giving thanks over the holidays, the San Francisco Marin Food Bank is in hyperdrive, trying to keep up with all the demand out there, collecting food and donations to prepare, can't believe this, over 10 million meals during the next several weeks. And of course, they can't do it alone. Here to chat with us this morning is Chief Operating Officer Leslie Bacho. Welcome. How are you, Leslie?
Thank you. Good. Good morning.
We were talking off camera, but 10 million meals, really?
I know.
How does that happen?
Well, it's incredible the need we have here in the community, and especially this time of year. It's a particularly tough time for the people we serve.
You know, you think of the Bay Area, especially, San Francisco and Marin, you think, I know there are homeless in San Francisco, we see them, but you don't think a lot of people need help, but a lot of folks do, don't they?
Oh, sure. I mean, in both communities, 1 in 4 people are in need of food assistance.
Really?
1 in 4 people live below 200% of the federal poverty line, which is just $40,000 a year for a family of 3. So you can imagine how hard it is to make ends meet.
And I think we all, at this time, with Thanksgiving and Christmas here, we got to give. But
Yeah.
I mean, in February, March, and April, you're still feeding these people, aren't you?
That's right. I mean, of course, the need exists year-round. I mean, this is a particularly stressful time because all of us during the holidays like to provide a special meal for our families. We all like to do special things for our kids. So for many of the people we serve, this is an even more stressful time.
Okay, from our crack staff, by the end of the year, you need 500,000 pounds of more food. You need $8 million in fundraising. A lot of turkeys,
Yes.
thousands of turkeys.
Yes.
How do you get them? How
Well,
do you do that?
luckily we have such fantastic community support. I mean, most of our support comes from individuals, comes from partners, comes through our food drives. You know, it's a great time of year for all of us to think about how we can share what we have with others. And so whether it's participating in a food drive, making a financial donation to the food bank or one of our partners, or coming in to volunteer, it's a time when we need everybody's help.
And what if somebody at home is watching this and I want to give something? What kind of food, what kind of products do you need?
Well, in our food drive barrels, we're always looking for shelf-stable protein items. That is a high-need item for us. So whether that's peanut butter or canned meat or fish, we're also looking for healthy products. So we're looking for whole grain products like rice or pasta, whole grain cereal, low sugar cereal, and then low sodium soups or stews are great items to donate to a food drive.
And I was amazed in a single week, you've got 246 pantries. You serve up 1 million pounds of food. You feed 144,000 people. I mean, that's pretty mind-boggling when you think about it. That's week after week after week.
It takes a lot of great partners. I mean, that's one thing I love about the food bank is it takes such a huge community effort. There's so many people that plug in and help us out throughout the year and especially during the holidays. We have over 30,000 volunteers come through the food bank every year, and we literally could not do what we do without those volunteers.
And what if someone wants to volunteer?
Well, you can go on our website. It's probably the easiest, quickest way to volunteer. We have an online calendar that can show you when slots are free. We're open 7 days a week for volunteers, 3 evenings a week for volunteers. So probably that's the best way to go on and find a spot.
And corporate America, too, you've got the employer matching program. You got a meal of the month, I guess, where you can give so much from your paycheck that goes in.
That's right.
So lots of programs that could help out.
That's right. We have great corporate partners. Like I say, just really broad community support.
Tell us about some of the people you really do serve. Do you get to meet these people, or?
Sure, and you know what most people are surprised to find is that most of the people we serve, the majority are working. So it might be families where you have someone working a low-wage job or working multiple jobs. There are a lot of seniors who are living on fixed incomes, and in this city where it's so expensive to live, after they've paid their rent and their medical bills and utilities, they have little money left over for food.
And how do they get in touch with you if you need help? Do you have to qualify, or how does that work?
Well, fortunately, we have many partners throughout both San Francisco and Marin. And so we are often in schools. We're in many public schools that have a high need population. We have pantries that are in churches, they're in community centers, they're in boys and girls clubs. Oftentimes they're in senior housing where people are living. We try to make it as convenient as possible for people in need. We have a food locator tool on our website, and we also work with 211 so that if someone needs our services, they can either by going on our website or calling 211 find out where there is a pantry open in their neighborhood.
And I would imagine it's all hands on deck come Thanksgiving and Christmas, right? For
That is-
just about everybody.
that
You
is
guys
right.
Are hyperdrive.
That is right. I mean, particularly, you know, like you said, we have need throughout the year, but in terms of both fundraising, food raising, and like I say, just meeting the need during the holiday season.
You must wake up
It's
Christmas day after Christmas and kind of go, Okay.
Yes, yes.
And then you start
Yes,
planning for next
yes.
year, right?
But at the same time, it's
Yeah.
a great time to see so many people engaged in helping one another.
And I can imagine the faces that light up when thank you so much and so appreciative. Too,
Absolutely.
Right?
If you came to one of our food pantries, what you would see is a very actual upbeat community of folks connecting with one another, helping each other out, a beautiful display of a lot of fresh produce in addition to our
Awesome.
other food.
All right, Leslie, well, have a great holiday, and thanks
Thank
for coming
you.
in. We appreciate it.
Thank you.
Good luck. If you would like to help out and get more information about the San Francisco Marin Food Bank, go to sfmfoodbank.org. That's sfmfoodbank.org. And that will do it, folks. Have a great holiday week, and we'll see you right back here next week on Bay Sunday.